2025 is actually set out to be a record year in retirements, similar to 2022. So we're basically seeing recovery within the market from a few pretty tough years. We have a convergence of technological development, technology that have never existed before that allows streamlining of data. We have governance frameworks that have not been in place before. We have the financial sector coming in very, very strongly with banking institutions also becoming involved. And we have legal rules coming into play to allow streamlining and growth of the market.
So as we can see, the environmental credit ecosystem increasingly enables innovative climate solutions to reach the market.
There's more and more compliance markets out there, and there's more and more carbon pricing that's becoming global. And to my point earlier, carbon pricing now, I can finally say in the last couple of years, is here to stay.
My view is in the next 5 years, we will see a $3 to $5 trillion market as everything around Paris starts to coalesce. The legal framework, the financial framework, etc.
The surplus in high quality credits is going to run out literally within a few years. That means that there is going to be strong demand for high quality credits, and that means from the perspective of tech developers and project developers that they really should be putting a lot of effort into aligning with these types of governance programs in order to be able to offer high quality credits.
If you can, go to a compliance market where there's liquidity, there's a strong rule of law, there's a strong belief that in the next election the policymakers are not all of a sudden going to change their minds. You also have to understand it's going to be a rocky road, right? There are going to be policy differences every few years, but if ultimately you're confident in the path in that market, you will do well.
For those of you that are developing technologies and looking at opportunities in this space, really think about scale. You know, it's a big problem. We need big solutions.
Offtake agreements can really be a game changer for technology or a project developer. And I would strongly recommend taking the time to work on creating even an initial one, because that has a positive snowball effect of attracting both corporates and financial institutions into that specific project or technology.
I always like to say the best transition deal is the one that doesn't need to go into a transition climate or green fund. It's just a good deal.
So those are basically my three top recommendations for entering the market: working on the high quality credits that can be labeled at least CCP, if not, of course, CL or Article 6. Exploring opportunities within jurisdictions, and that would mean Article 6.2, and convergence with compliance market. That's a really strong trend that has a lot of potential, and we'll be discussing that over the course of the day as well. And making offtake agreements a priority.